An incredibly smart guy.
To talk about Peppa Pig to the CBI, I think that is a masterstroke.
The greatest Prime Minister ever.
He's back.
Hi folks, Boris Johnson here. I am thrilled to be asked to contribute a column to the Daily Mail.
A new column, a new shadow hanging over Rishi Sunak.
I may even have to cover politics, but I'll obviously try to do that as little as possible, unless I absolutely have to.
This isn't just a new gig though, but another new rule broken by Boris Johnson.
What's your thoughts on him as a Prime Minister?
Shit.
Yes!
I want to talk about the new revelations that the whole world has now found about Boris Johnson. This is Videos After Dark.
Yesterday I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World. And who's been to Peppa Pig World? Who's been to, hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World?
Huh? Look at him! He looks like Noddy on crack.
With fantastic broadband. Forgive me. Forgive me.
I mean, this guy's a bloomin' idiot. Everybody knows that.
Given one of those famed talks, they're like TED Talks, except they make no sense. Well, so TED Talks. So.
Public inquiry into the COVID pandemic has asked to see WhatsApp messages sent by Boris Johnson when he was Prime Minister, along with details of communications by other senior officials.
Hey, Chris Whitty, old boy, please click on this link. For fuck's sake, Prime Minister, this is serious. Chill out there, guys, and get down to the party. I just want naked skittles. Whee!
Boris Johnson said he loved fox hunting in a semi-sexual way.
Wonderful to be here in Sharm, an amazing privilege. I got up early this morning, as I'm sure many of you did, and I swam off the coral reef.
The committee that vets ex-ministers' appointments says Mr. Johnson only informed them of his new job half an hour before the news emerged, which they called a, quote, clear breach of the ministerial code, saying they've written to him for an explanation.
The reality is he should probably come up on espionage charges as well. The motherfucker was at a damn Russian oligarch's son, had KGB agents at it, party that he snuck off to go to Paris. Literally snuck off. Running away from a security detail. And this is when he's fucking foreign minister.
He had to guess his son's birthday 3 times in an awkward chat with a voter.
Is it today, tomorrow, different days?
Boris Johnson raised taxes to their highest sustained level in peacetime today to help fund the NHS post-pandemic and overhaul England's social care.
What a fucking mug!
But down here, it's really damn hot in Texas. Apparently, it's pretty damn hot in number 10 too.
The public don't like parties that raise taxes.
Very concerned about it.
It's just not right.
The Conservative Party is finished.
Read my lips, we will not be raising taxes on income or VAT or national insurance.
In Uxbridge, there is still the odd Boris backer, but also anger.
Boris Johnson, witch hunt?
No, 100%. Wow. I don't know, he's brought it on himself, hasn't he?
Do you think that the Privileges Committee has been a bit harsh? 90-day suspension is a bit long.
No.
Did you vote for Boris in the past?
Yes.
And now would you vote for Conservatives now?
No, I need to send them a message.
Everybody's heard of this long list of all these people who suddenly get to be lords. And basically, if you had anything to do with Brexit or helped, keep Boris alive, you get to be a lord now. And anybody else gets to be a knight. Hell, he's giving an MBE to his fucking hairstylist. The hairstylist that created this.
We've got an oven-ready deal.
And this.
Recruit 50,000 more nurses.
And this. And this.
6 billion gigatons we're taking out of the atmosphere, which would otherwise be swaddling our planet in a great eiderdown of heat.
Got a knighthood. Oh, and this.
I can tell you, I do brush it. I have a brush in my office.
A fucking knighthood. But blah, blah, blah. That's not why it's gotta be a video after dark.
Stir in pot.
There was a story a couple years ago about someone, honestly I can't recall who, walking in on Boris in a compromising position.
What is it about Johnson that makes you think he'll succeed?
He's been proved to be a liar.
He's a liar?
Yeah, but...
You like him because he's a liar?
Yeah, because he's human.
Receiving an honour is Tory MP Connor Burns, who famously walked in on Boris in a compromising situation in the Foreign Office. He's now to receive a knighthood, so will soon be adopting a similar position to the one he found Carrie in.
Sidebar to that. Heard a chick tell a story one time, someone who apparently, had fucked Boris, who described it as, if I get this quote right, a bureau with the key still stuck in the lock, and I was being trod upon by it.
Which we continue to chase down. There is one elusive, like the hunting of the snark, or the quest for the answer to Fermat's last theorem, or the riddle of the Sphinx, or the Bermuda Triangle. We still, the one fact, the one that we wish to discover, the one hard crouton that we search for in the great minestrone.
And, of course, the Tories passed him instantly. Rishi Sunak can't afford Boris' turn against him. Boris knows where all of Ricky's bodies are buried. So everybody on the list gets to make the laws forever.
37 billion on a test and trace system that doesn't work, 150 million on masks that don't fit. I mean, Christ, Downing Street spent nearly 100,000 on 2 paintings. Looks like Papa Smurf's wank rag.
The press and everybody just assumed must have been Carrie. Blowing his tiny little boy cock.
Who else wants a vegan pasty? Who else wants a vegan pasty?
Vegan sausage.
He puts the emphasis on the wrong syllable, so you don't notice he's a fucking arsehole.
Access to the kids, but they don't want to see me.
My personal favorite.
Honour awarded to Charlotte Owen.
She's 29 years old. So 6 years ago, she was an intern.
She's a fucking nobody, but now she'll get to make Britain's laws until the end of time. Her time, at least.
She's the youngest peer ever appointed, isn't she?
Yeah.
No one knows why she has got this honour. She's only 29. Anyone know why Boris Johnson might have given her one?
A clear and quite wry reference to the well-known Greek myth Leda and the Swan. Zeus, in the form of a swan, forced himself on Leda, daughter of Theseus, king of Aetolia.
There was no party.
There was, though, and he knew it, said the Privileges Committee yesterday. Their punishment far greater than the body examining his new job.
And I think we know why. It's because she put in the time. But you know what? That's not fair. Let's give her a chance. Let's take a look at her.
Silence for a great titan of British politics.
I'm sure that there's some greater service to Britannia that she performed. And I'm sure it wasn't fellatio on Boris Johnson.
I'd be very, on Dragoon and being blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, Mickey.
Sophie, I work for Sky News. We're just here in Uxbridge today, Boris Johnson's constituency.
You ever mention that name in front of me, that filthy piece of toe rag?
Leading to the birth of Helen of Troy, yada, 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 smash cut, Christopher Columbus discovers America, and thus, the founding fathers create the greatest country God has ever given to the people of Earth. Well played.
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm straight up telling you, if you want to be a lord and get paid something like 170,000 pounds a year for the rest of your fucking life and get to make Britain's laws, all you gotta do is fuck that. I don't know, man. For 170,000 pounds? Like, is a blowjob enough?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb. I'm from BBC Newsnight. Just wondering what you think about Boris Johnson resigning today.
I want him to go. He's a pain in the arse.
It reminds me of a story. A woman once walked into this Hollywood party, and the party just stopped. She was stunning, the most beautiful woman in the room. And Groucho Marx walked up to her and said, hello, you are quite beautiful. Why don't you come up to my room? I'll give you $1 million. She looks at him stunned and says, well, okay. And he says, well, we can do it for 1,000? And she says, well, what kind of woman do you take me for? And he says, well, we've already established that. Now we're just haggling over the price. I'm Zachariah. This has been Videos After Dark. Y'all take it easy.
He's Boris Johnson. He's a black belt in bullshit.
Boris Johnson was fined for this birthday party in 2020. Monday will be his birthday again, and the present Parliament is likely to give him was one worth resigning over.
Britain, what are you doing? And now you're gonna let him work for the Mirror? Come on, man. He gets to spread his lies even on a grander scale now. Man. Tiny Trump. It's crazy. Tories are done, y'all. Just like the Republicans. Y'all take it easy.